I'll miss Westmoreland House when they finally pull it down. Like I miss my goofy teeth from when I was 13. I'll miss the old greenhouse and the sheds around the back. When they turn the lot into apartment blocks. Time plays games but it doesn't mess around. He'll catch you up the more you try to slow him down. I'll miss hanging out when you're no longer about. Or when I have moved on, or when we both have gone. I'll miss this crummy world when it all gets set on fire, fire, fire. When the buildings have collapsed and everything goes black. Time plays games but he doesn't mess around. He'll catch you up the more you try to slow him down. I said time plays games but he doesn't piss around. He'll trip you up the more you try to slow him down, to slow him down. Take it with me, I know. I might as well let it go. I can't take you with me, I know. I might as well let it go. I can't take you with me, I know. I might as well let it go. I can't take you with me, I know. Might as well let it go. I can't take you with me, I know. I might as well let it go. Each story that I'm in, I end up on the wrong side. Everywhere I turn, I'm always in the spotlight. Every bed I'm in, I wake up on the wrong side. My every conversation turns into a fist fight. And I can't, no, I can't win, babe. I can't, no, I can't win lately. I swim against the tide. I can't, no, I can't win, babe. No matter how I try. No matter how I try. Everywhere I look, there's always something in my eye. Every bet I place, I always pick the wrong guy. Every bet I'm in, I wake up on the wrong side. And every war I'm in, I end up on the wrong side. And I can't, no, I can't win, babe. I can't, no, I can't win lately. I swim against the tide. I can't, no, I can't win, babe. No matter how I try. No matter how I try. No matter how I try. Cosmically underfulfilled. It's going to get me killed. I want to be out of this world. Just trying to get off of this hill. And I can't, no, I can't win. I can't, no, I can't win. I can't, no, I can't win. Can't, no, I can't win. And I can't, no, I can't win, babe. I can't, no, I can't win lately. Swim against the tide. I can't, no, I can't win, babe. No matter how I try. No matter how I try. I was hip, I was fake, I was thin as a rake, toothless in the face of my fate. chewed up, spat out, great. I was lean, I was green, I really didn't know anything. I was doing just what I did. I was the most unoriginal kid. I was looking for someone to tell me something, looking for someone to tell me something I didn't already know. I was hit, I was fake, I was thin as a rake, toothless in the face of my fate, chewed up, spat out, great. I got calm, I got played, inexcusably led astray. I walked straight into that trap. The man had me sit down upon his lap. I was looking for someone to tell me something, looking for someone to tell me something I didn't already know. My brakes on, but not slowing down. I was anxious in a crisis, terrified and divided, shaking, stood on shaky ground. My brakes on, but not slowing down. I was the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. I was the king of the hill, but it's lonely at the top. Because they put you on a pedestal one day, put you in the dark the next, calling for a medal for you one day, and calling for your head the next. So how you gonna go? How you gonna go down? Clinging to the throne, clinging onto your crown. I was the pick of the bunch, I was the beast ass punch. They caught me with my guard down, I was still having lunch. And they put you on a pedestal one day, put you in the dark the next, calling for a medal for you one day, and calling for your head the next. So how you gonna go? How you gonna go down? Clinging to the throne, clinging onto your crown. They put you on a pedestal one day, put you in the dark the next. They're calling for a medal for you one day, and calling for your head the next. They put you on a pedestal one day, put you in the dark the next. Hanging on your coattails the one day, and hanging from a gibbet the next. Feel like I'm shining with the glory of the sun, floating suspended above the city where I'm from. Feel like I'm drifting on a tidal wave of love. I was wasted, I was washed out. Now I've been lifted up. All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone? All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone now? Tell me, where have you been? Tell me, what have you seen? You're looking at me differently, my friend, what can it mean? I've been among the clouds, you see me coming down, my smile radiating, my feet don't touch the ground. All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone? All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone now? All my yesterdays, all my tomorrows, all my forevers, where are they now? Where are they now? All my regrets, all of my sorrow, all of my bad luck has fallen off, fallen off. All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone? All my dark thoughts, all my bad feelings, all of my fears, where have they gone? Where have they gone now?
Hi there, it's Alex from Burst Radio, and this week in the garden we have Robi Mitch, a Bristol-based artist, and he is joining us virtually. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Brilliant. So we're here roughly to do with the release of your new single, Golden Hour. Can you tell us a bit about that song and how it came about and that sort of thing?
Golden Hour it's been around for a while. It's like one of those songs that we played live a bit with my band, and it was always changing shape, changing identity, but like I knew the feeling I wanted it to have, which is this quite uplifting, but also like it's in a minor key, so it's got that slightly melancholy vibe, but it's really meant to be like an empowering song, you know, about like really enjoying a moment, really feeling on top of the world in a moment. So I started writing it in the south of France, actually, and I always had this I wanted it to have this quite urban feel. And when we cut together the music video for it, I had all this phone footage from when I was touring in Southeast Asia, in Taiwan and China, and yeah, just like it works so well with the song. To me, it really evokes those kind of cityscapes and like that urban environment. So I'm really happy with the end product, both the song and the music video.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you mentioned you play with a band. Does the full band play on the recording, or are you playing all the instruments on it as well?
It's one of those things where I try and just tag in whoever's right for the song. So I got really lucky to have been in Bristol a while, have some really good musical friends. There's a guy called Leroy who plays bass on most of my tracks. He features on this one. I did some of the bass myself as well. And a drummer called Mike Griffiths, who is an exceptional musician all around. But yeah, he's on the kit for this one. And I did the rest, production and stuff. And then I mix it with my friend Ben Johnson, who's based at Hum Studios.
Cool, cool. Do you when you play live? Sorry, go on.
Sorry.
When you play live, do you generally play with a full band, or do you often do stripped back sets?
I love playing with a band. I mean, I love playing acoustic as well. I think I prefer to do stripped back sets in an environment that suits that, whether it's like a living room gig or like a really chilled out cafe bar. I think as soon as there's a room full of people, I want to have a full band with the energy and being able to get some of the soundscapes going, like get the synth parts in. And yeah, again, my friends are very generous with their time, and like I'm lucky to be able to tag it people in and out a bit depending on availability. So yeah,
brilliant.
try and use it when I can.
Cool. Yeah, I read a bit online that you'd spent some time out in Taipei as a session guitarist. Is that right? Yeah,
that's right.
So I'm assuming then, and you mentioned like you travel a lot. Do you think that's like impacted your music a lot?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think so. When I was a teenager, I grew up playing guitar, listening to rock music, lots of like everything, Radiohead, Pink Floyd. But I realized when I went off to university that my music taste was like very male dominated and also like quite British American. So I went with this intention to really open my musical horizons and like listen to music by a female artist, listen to music from elsewhere around the world. And since then, I've never looked back. So whenever I travel, I'm always like trying to tap into the local music scene, go into record shops, talk to people about just underground bands there. And it's become, yeah, like a hobby, maybe even like a bit of an addiction. Like I love it. I love finding music from different corners of the world and just seeing what's going on there. And I find it really feeds back into what I'm doing. Yeah, trying to always borrow stuff and share the love.
Cool. When you're traveling, do you generally write when you're in the place? Will you try and kind of capture the essence of that place when you're there, or will you use a memory and that sort of thing to kind of recreate it when you're back at home?
A bit of a mix. I definitely have the when I write a song, I'm normally visualizing a place or like almost like a scene that I feel the song would work as a soundtrack to. So I have quite a visual process around writing, but I also find that whether it's like touring or going on holiday, you have long periods of time where you just sat on a bus, on a train, on a plane. So for me, that is really good creative time. So I can be, whether it's on the way out somewhere or on the way back, that can really be a good time to like get stuck into some songwriting.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, you can definitely hear that. I think that mix of influences in your music, it's definitely something that kind of transcends genres, which is quite nice. Do you think the range, so obviously you released quite a few singles since like last year, and I think relatively frequently. Do you think you're building up to sort of an album or an EP or something? Or is there an end goal or anything?
Yeah, for sure. So we have a whole bunch of songs that are finished or nearly finished, and just trying to work out whether it's going to be an album or an EP, like how much to let loose straight away, how much to hold on to. I've had a couple of people who are interested in helping with the release, which is cool. So we're going to just explore some of those avenues and get some input. And it is one of those things where it's quite a few different genres, so it's hard to know whether it's better to like scale it down and keep it quite 4 songs that all sound roughly the same, or whether it's good to like have the range of moods and atmospheres. I'm always tempted to just release everything that I write. So I guess there's something coming, but whether it's a full length or EP length is to be confirmed.
Cool. I guess it's quite nice that you managed to get that range of genres then, so you can choose if you wanted to. If you wanted to tailor a release to a certain time in your life or something, that's quite a cool idea.
Yeah, for sure.
So during lockdown, was it quite a creative time for you, or did you not find time to write music really?
No, I'm very lucky because I live above my recording studio. I've got a really nice big basement room. And I lost my job as well, so I had lots of time. I had lots of time to like just crack on and get these songs over the line and work on a couple of side projects as well with some other friends. So I was trying to get the balance, you know. I'd go in the studio in the morning, and then when that weather was really good, I'd just be out in the garden, getting the guitar out, or just mindfulness.
Brilliant. Are you based in Bristol full time then?
Yeah, so born and bred. I've always lived fairly central in Bristol, and apart from a 3-year stint down in Falmouth, been based around here.
Brilliant. Do you think the Bristol kind of music scene has influenced your music again in other ways? Do you think you can hear that?
Yeah, I think this is obviously Bristol's known for its like electronic scene, nightlife, and growing up around that. Even though I've realised I'm much better writing with a live band and writing for live instruments, I love those soundscapes and trying to draw some of those influences in. And there's like, I mean, the Bristol scene, I feel like it's always been quite an accepting place for stuff that's quite experimental, and it's almost like as long as you're doing something that's really authentic and like pushing the boundary, it doesn't matter what it is, people will be up for listening. So that's been a really good environment to grow up in as a musician. And like, I really feel like even though I've been doing music around Bristol for my whole life, it's only been the last couple of years where I felt like I've started to come of age and started to be able to step out into the scene a bit. But that's coincided with making more connections and more friendships around Bristol, it's been lovely. Like I think it is a welcoming music scene, really.
Brilliant. I've seen you playing a gig at the Lanes next week. Can you tell us a bit about how that came about and how you've managed to actually attempt to get some live music going? It's kind of crazy.
I mean, I've played most places in Bristol many times, but I've never played the Lanes, and I've always wanted to. And I just saw the promoter had a band drop out, so I just got in touch. Always on my toes, ready for a gig. I know that my guys that I play with, we can put something together at quite short notice, and I think we'll suit the Lanes. You know, we love bowling.
Brilliant.
Some real bowling pros in the band, so yeah.
A bit of post gig fun. Yeah. Is that the first gig you'll have done in a long time, do you think, together?
Yeah, we last played together in February. I went and did a little festival in the summer with a couple of the guys. That was just a little, probably like 100 people out in the countryside. That was really, really special. But even then it felt, I don't know, this definitely feels like the first gig in almost a year. So looking forward to it.
It's really exciting to be able to actually have some live music going on in Bristol. Definitely something I'm sure people will be looking forward to. Just before we wrap up, do you have, aside from this gig, do you have any massive future plans? Do you think more releases on the horizon or any tours trying to get planned?
Yeah, so I'll definitely release another single in the new year, probably January. Don't want to overcrowd people with too much music. And then the EP album, I'm hoping to get out in spring, so that it's like in people's ears by the time summer rolls around, because it's got some good summery tunes on there. So just pending a bit of like dialogue with some different parties, that should hopefully be happening. I think it will be a cassette release and maybe a vinyl release, and digital as well. So keep your eyes peeled.
Great. Well, thank you very much for the session and the interview. It's been a great chat, and good luck in the future.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.